Anybody else?
So if you have a child, and as you're raising a child, you see its devilish ways, how can you rear them in the...
You've got to try to perform an exorcist. But before you can perform an exorcist, I don't mean no rituals like you saw in the movie. You got to get inside that kid. You got to find out that kid's interests and try to appeal to those interests and catch it before it's too late. Because when they get to like 13, they will lie. They will make up stories. They'll say anything to get the attention of the world. That's what they live for. When they get past that 13, that's why they made the bad number. You know what I'm saying? You have to appeal to them and just to be able to know when to let go before they start pulling you. You holding on to the tail out of your love. You're holding on to their tail. And they're pulling you. And your spirit is being broken. And you're dragging along because you love that kid. You don't want to let them go. Before long, you are outside looking back. And you're in God and the garden is over there. You have justified what you're doing out there. I only went out there to help get my kid together. That's the same as I went out there to get a gun. Anybody who wants to go, let them go. And I tell you, if you want to affect them, ignore them. Because the devil is nothing without attention. That's why it's glitter and glamour. So if you get all pretty and dressed up and nobody notices you, you get all dolled up and you go sit around, no. Then you want to go to a party. Why do you want to go to a party? Because it's a gathering, because you can guarantee somebody is going to notice you. Stop noticing them. Write them off. You don't want the grace of God. You don't want to be in the part of the church. You don't want to do it. So leave me alone. And sister asked me about that before. She said, what about they're underage? Sign them to a devil. You know somebody that's a devil who they like, sign them to the devil and let them go about their way. If it's meant, like the prodigal son, they'll come home. If it's meant. But if you keep that contact, you keep feeding them, and they're going to stay out there, and they're going to torment you until your spirit is broken and you're out there with them. Nobody will miss you. Because you know why? Because by the time you go, you're so mad at everybody for not being able to help you. Nobody can help you against the devil. The devil is somebody you avoid, not somebody you wrestle with. Somebody can't help you. And you get mad because nobody can help you. You follow that? By the time you leave, you're mad at everybody. You can transform yourself into some type of wicked, mean creature. Nobody cared. Because nobody cared, people got problems. They're still fighting in their own houses. Let alone to sit down and deal with yours. Hey, a person come on and lay their burden on you and depress you. The devil is powerful. You come on and try to be nice and listen to somebody's problem. Next thing you know, you just as depressed. Or they can talk you out some money to help them do their devilishment. Let them go. Go ahead.
Reverend York. In Proverbs 23:15, it says, foolishness is bound in the heart of a child, but the rod of correction shall drive it far from him. Can you elaborate on that?
Yes. You know what that word foolishness in there?
No.
Evil. Look it up. You'll find that the word there is evil. Now read it with the word that's in there. Wonder why the devil who translated that book didn't want you to see the real truth. Read it with the real word.
Evil is bound in the heart of a child, but the rod of correction shall drive it far from him.
See, God uses a rod for correction in the 23rd Psalms. God uses a rod that Christ is going to rule nations with in Revelation chapter 12. God says, spare the rod, spoil the child. God says, you must beat kids. I don't mean beat kids like punch. I mean, you must spank a kid. You must do that. Otherwise, you're going to lose him or her. You understand? But there's a devil now ruling us with his laws and tells me and you, I can't beat my kid. Don't correct the kids. I can come in and take your kid and have you arrested.
That's right.
And your love of not wanting them to take your kid, you don't realize they've already taken your kids. Because they're going to grow up and leave anyway. Because they become monsters, and one day they tell you, you can just kiss my butt and tears your heart out.
That's right.
I don't care about you anyway. You ain't this, you ain't that. You ain't my mother. I hate you. That's the devil. Ain't your child talking. That's the devil talking because you could not chastise them. Thy rod, thy staff. So you need both the rod of correction, but you need the staff for guidance, like the Lord is my shepherd. You need to be your child's shepherd too, so you got to have a way of life for them. It's not like you don't. You put the life together for them, they just don't want it. You follow? Anybody else?